So, again, doesn't eat... It eats live plants like these out here. That's fine. I don't have any problem with it. I'm just trying to make sure, because I know the thrombos eat the trees, right? And I have it set that they can't really get into the area where the chocolate trees are, because it's only just like the smallest amount of recreational product that we're producing. Like, it'd be great if I could have a larger area of this, but we just don't really have like growable space realistically. Like, I could probably grow some shit out here. Like, I could probably grow the chocolate trees out here, but I just don't have a lot of space to do that. I also don't want to make a flammable wall in between these two, because that's just like, I don't need that shit, you know. I also feel like my people, okay, I did take them away to go cut a lot of trees, but I feel like they're not getting around planting as much as they should be. I don't know what that's about. Also, Chase, mate, that was not the choice. No, mate. Can I get you in here to just clean? Thanks. I saw them do it before with the dromedaries, and I tried my hardest to ignore what I was looking at, because it pisses me off when I see them take it through the hospital. But I understand if I took away the extra doors, it would make it that I don't get them walking through here as much. But I also need them to be able to access the hospital from any direction, because the extra couple of seconds to walk around could be life-threatening. So, yeah, it's just a frustrating reality. But, it'd be good if they get the couple more guinea pigs to bring them in. Even if they could get like a second female, that would also be really good. I'm mostly trying to get like if I have a starting number of like 2 or 3 or something like that, that's going to be a long time to get some decent numbers out of that. But yeah, they are not on my meat plan. Realistically, they don't produce like much else except for like a tiny bit of meat, but they do reproduce kind of fast, and they don't require like a lot of skill or much in the way of feeding. So I'm hoping that that will work. But yeah, we've got a few more berries and shit coming in. I feel like I need more bookcases. Like, all the time. I always keep seeing, like, books just out and about. Not that. Yeah, the books. Yeah. Animal filth. Is that... That's because we've got some parts in here abridged. Realistically, I could have left them, but it means that I wouldn't be able to put down animal beds. And this is pretty well fucking stocked up. Like, there's a few in here that's set to unknown. That's fine. Like, it wouldn't be too bad if I could allow, like, the thrombos and stuff to sleep in here. What are you eating, cat? You didn't shoot me a chicken egg. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I'm like, I don't see this chicken egg that you're eating. I know I could hear something eating it. Strawberries died from rotting. That doesn't surprise me. These are set to grow spaces, right? So why is it dying from rotting? Because it hasn't finished growing yet. It shouldn't be rotting. Oldest plant age is 7 days. Jesus. I realized it showed you how old the plants could be. 12 days. One quadrum. Ah. I guess I just never stopped to, like, look at how the grow seasons and stuff. Because at the moment, like, I wouldn't usually have this outside and have, like, this whole grow area happening outside. But because of the amount of animals I have and the amount of people I've got, I kind of just need to be growing, like, an excessive quantity of food all around the year. And that's just how it's been. These guys are nearly home. So when they get home, we'll have the extra chem reactor. And hopefully my bastards don't break it this time. I had 3 initially. I had fucking 3 of them, and then a couple of my people destroyed them. Somebody destroyed one when we got here, and then somebody else destroyed one not too long ago because I went to install them all. And I was going to have like at least 2 because I knew I had still 2. But yeah, we're down to 1, and that's fine. Like, we get some chem fuel, and we've got some chem fuel, but I really need a little bit more than that, especially since I want to use transport pods in the future. And Cypress is in a go frenzy, mate. Go for it, mate. Alright. All my animals are basically like beelining up towards like the food and stuff. It's a little bit unfortunate, but as long as they don't leave something else in here open, this will be fine. Because it's growing quite well. Hey, Cricket's joined. Mate, it has been a while. Let's get you assigned, mate. So, I feel like I didn't set the other person up, but I did. It was on this side that I was thinking of. I also have too many fucking areas. Realistically, it would be great if I could, like, keep the Megasloths and Thrumbos and stuff on the same area and the cats on the same area as the panthers. But I need the panthers to go in a wider range than the cats. And I need the Thrumbos to stay out of certain areas because they mess up stuff. I should also be making sure, I haven't checked for a while, but I should make sure that my Thrumbos aren't actually getting into the chem fuel. I haven't looked for a bit, mate. You're going to have some fucking skills around the space because, like, if your smithing is low, I don't really need you to be wasting your time on that, but you've got hunting and you've got handling, and we could always do it for handler and you will get that skill up eventually. Cooking, what is your skill on that? Like a 2. Mate, if you spend any time in the kitchen at all, that won't be a problem. But yeah, we have plenty of people that can do researching. I don't really need you to be out there researching that much. Hey, gold scanned. Good. We need... I saw something just say that there was hostility there. So, I've been waiting for this one. Not for like hostility, but to have somewhere to go for this. So I need to find a bunch of people that can do digging, but I also need a bunch of people that could do fighting. I assume it's just going to be like animals protecting it because it's gold. That's the only problem with like searching for gold is you've got to fight for it essentially. I still haven't seen Mai, but I think she must be in a caravan. Let's see. I'm looking for somebody that can do... Can you actually do medical? Yeah. Okay, Stanley, you can go with the group because I need one person that can do medical stuff who isn't like frontline fighter. Like Jolly can go with you guys because they're on a death list, but they can shoot, so I don't really mind. I've got like 2 or 3 people that can do mining, so it's going to be a slow mine. But I'm hoping that we will find more scanned gold while we're out, and therefore I won't have to send another group out for it. That's my hope anyway. The hell is that? Animal is sick. Well, I love the fucking symbol for it because it's just like, to me, it's just like a wolf. And I think that's why I'm like, what the hell is this thing? But that's fine. If those are sick, they can stay. I will find you guys are gonna need a bit more food than the rest. And since you guys are gonna probably get attacked, we'll take a bit of medicine. We'll take a bit of medicine for the animals. You can take some berries, I'm cool with that. The carnivore meals, fine. No vegetarian meals, we don't have enough of that. I don't think we have that much kibble. I mean, you guys can pack whatever you want with that, but I don't think we have that much because we have another caravan queued up to go. I'll just say you guys can take about 100 because we should have replenished about 100 of that by now. Now, as far as my group goes, I know there's a bunch of vegetarians in this group, so this isn't going to help them too much. They want to take some of that. They want to take some of these. Okay, that's going to rot too quickly. I still think it's going to trigger it regardless of how many I put in here. But if I take a variety of like packaged survival meals, I should take 60 of them. Okay, so they'll have 10 days of food, which is probably more than enough to do some mining. My hope is kind of that they will move on and be able to do another location before coming home. I also want to buff these up a bit more. 17 days worth of food. I'm okay with the 17 days. It's probably not enough medicine for that amount of days. Okay. I want to keep them out of base for a while. And that means Sasha can go with them. Cool. Alright. So you lot go out to do mining gold. Because what I'm hoping to happen is that we trigger another gold seam while I'm out. This one's got 11%. That one's just found it. This one's at 36%. This one's 51%. They have like a random find interval as well. So it does look like in a couple of days they may potentially do another batch of potentially finding something, which is fine. But yeah, in the event that we get a second gold mine while I'm out, I would rather have the group with the extra animals, the extra couple of people that can do mining, somebody that can do healing, all that sort of stuff, and the extra food, so that they don't have to come back and I don't have to worry about sending somebody out with like a little care package supply. And I think obviously I could transport pod that stuff, but I always feel like that's such a fucking waste, especially since like the amount of time it takes sometimes to pack shit up to send, and I like to send things preferably to a weight limit more so. But we should be fine. Tattered apparel. We can't really replace your clothes at the moment. Unfortunately, we should be able to do some guinea pig stuff eventually. Alright. I want to find which bench is making penoxycyllin. Because I'm making it somewhere in here. I thought it was only at the fucking medical benches, but we have a lot of it. More medicine. That should be going forever. I don't think that should be capped. I didn't realize I had 2 extra benches here. Either that or we just have that much penoxycyllin in supply. Because I'm pretty sure it's a medical thing. I'm pretty sure it's something that's made at the medical bench. But none of these have got that set up, so I guess we just have it in supply. But yeah, I had 2 full fucking medical benches here I thought were working and they were snooze, so yeah, we'll fix that up. I also have an excellent sculpture. Who was the person over here that was pissy? I know I was working on stones, but somebody else was also shitty about it. I feel like it was like laws or something. Anyway, I've got a few people that give a shit about whether or not their bedrooms are like great or not. And I do generally try to like fix that up so it keeps them happy if I've got the ability. I'm also just checking because I should have at least 1 or 2 beds that are currently not occupied. I have a few in here, but I think they're in the caravans. Yeah. Well, either way, if I'm getting people walk into my base, join my base and stuff like that, I should have enough beds. It's better if they're shacked up as couples, obviously. But we should have enough beds. There's a whole bunch down there that's set to unknown, but I believe that they are in the caravans right now. So they'll come back eventually. And then, who knows, we'll sort out individual beds. You got like probably 9 more days of this, don't you? 8. Still a long way. She's at like 70 odd %. I can't wait till she gets up and starts walking around, honestly. You know, the funniest part is, like, she's not one of the original colonists, so she will get left on the planet when I eventually, like, reach the landed ship. She's not a priority colonist to take out. I don't give a shit if, like, she has the same name and stuff. Caravan arrived at the compact machinery. Cool. So, before I take you out of that group, there is a walk and stuff here. So I just want to say to grab that, I want to remove the roofs of things like this. That I think that that's granite, but that's fine. So then if I can zoom out a bit, get you guys some food, get you guys some medicine. Probably start off by getting rid of the warg and the timber wolf because those two are threats. You guys do what you're doing. I'll set you up with some beds. It looks like it's raining pretty heavy. So at least for like a little bit, if I chuck a bed in here, if it's got a roof on it, they won't be getting wet from the elements and shit. But if it doesn't have a roof on it, big whoop. Like, it's whatever. I don't think I need that many, but I want 3 of these to be medical. Because this isn't a big group. That should be enough beds, or it should be almost enough beds. Let me just chuck a couple of extra in here, just in case. Alright, these things can get deconstructed. That one can get deconstructed too. Alright, we have an orange horse that was born that needs to be slaughtered. I will set up a peeling station over here, because at least one of my people got to be able to do peeling. I'm pretty sure I have started to make sure that I've got like medics and shit on my groups, and most of my medics can usually do cooking. So you do mining, crafting, plants, artistic. Wait a minute. There was one in here that had something else. No. Got plants. I don't think any of them could do cooking, which means none of them should do hunting. Some of them should do hunting, actually, realistically. Which reminds me, did we end up getting what's-his-face a fucking gun? Not Cricket, but the other dude. Hold on. What's your name, mate? Johnson, right? I don't think I got you a gun, mate. Yeah. Oh, no, we got him a gun. That's fine. What about Cricket? Where are you, mate? Because I set you up to be, like, hunt animals and stuff, too. I also see more fucking animals going through the base, which is not great. There is a legendary gun in here. I don't think Cricket really needs to have a fucking legendary, but since shooting is his entire existence in this colony, might as well. We did a masterwork t-shirt. Nice. Well, somebody would be happy with that. Alright, well, that's sorted out my people that need the weapons, because I kind of forgot about them previously. I also have 2 statues in here, which, not the wall lamp, the statues. I'm thinking about just bringing them down in here and just making like a square of them, because it will just bring up the happiness of the room, essentially. It's unbelievably impressive and very luxurious. And I heard a guinea pig squeak. Is that one of the new ones, or have we caught more yet? Surely we've got to have caught more than just 2. Where the fuck were they? After the cows, after the muffaloes. Nope, still only 2. These fucking freeloading little guinea pigs squeaking around up here, getting fed and patted. And they're probably going to, like, leave my colony. Look, his caravan's run out of food. It's fine. She's right next to the house. She'd be fine. Yeah, she'll be home any moment. Got a bit more meat. What did we get in meat? Beef. Somebody butchered a cow. Fine. Alright, well, my caravan looks like it's getting sorted out. It's mostly ready to go. It's just got a few more things, which they may have been used already. They're packing up the food. And where is the 3rd one? Look, there's this group of fucking these guys coming up here. I don't know if they're roped up. I know they are. It just didn't look like they were. Alright. And Gorilla's up in here cleaning, so that's fine. I feel like that's very fitting of Gorilla, honestly. So, I've got one of my guinea pigs in here. I don't know where your mail is, mate, but you need to, like, work on that business. Healthy. Yeah. Alright. I have a lot of, like, chicks and stuff getting around, unfortunately. Jesus Christ, that panther was absolutely flying. The fuck, mate? It's really weird when sometimes they just choose to go fast. And most of the time they choose not to. I find it really fascinating because, like, it shows me that my people can go faster if they fucking want to, but a lot of the time they just don't. I don't know. I was gonna slap like a laziness label on that, but I'm like, I know it's not that. It's fine. Alright, so I basically got a couple of caravans getting set up to go. Let's keep looking around. So as far as I can tell, I think I fixed up all my food encounters and stuff like that. Yeah, carnivore meals are still locked to about 100. Vegetarians up to like 1,000, only because they don't fucking make them. If we had 100 carnivore meals consistently, I would look at increasing that. If like I was seeing it do that whole thing where it's like a little bit over it at all times, I would do it then. But until then, I'm not really that concerned. These guys are going to be like finished here so quickly. What do we got? We got steel and steel. I'm not sure where you're going, mate. Oh, you're going to deconstruct. Cool. Okay, well, I don't know if you guys have done the roof, but there is at least one pillory thingy here, so I'm not too worried. There is steel, so like they may have already removed the roof. My caravan's back home. I don't want the slate rocks. Alright, and there's a heap of boars and stuff here. So somebody's able to do stuff with animals. I just don't know if they can do stuff with hunting. Because if they can kill some of these animals and we can bring them home, I'm cool with that too. Like, I'm cool with sending like one person with like a little like group of horses or whatever, just full of like hunted animals home. More gold. Nice. Where? Okay, well, my group that's going to this one, after they leave, we can send them to here as well. So I'm cool with that. That's awesome. We got 2 gold. Where we got? My group's home. Yeah. I don't think I took any prisoners or anything. I don't have to worry about that shit. It looks like they didn't have many caravanning animals. So, let's get you guys to drop everything you got while you're in a room. That's droppable. I didn't realize I had a door there, to be honest. I was wondering how they got in here. But it's fine. If they drop shit in here, at least it's in an enclosed space instead of being just outside. So there is that. And I need to find where the chem reactor is, because that's supposed to be loaded on a horse. And I don't see any additional horses. Jolly's in a daze. McJolly's going on the caravans, so that's not great, but it's fine. Where is your like chem reactor thing? I can't imagine one of you guys are holding on to it, although to be fair, they are going off to unload, so I'll just have to keep an eye on this group. They may have initially put it in the horse, and now it may have just like transferred during the caravan process or whatever into a colonist for like weight distribution or whatever. That shit happens. But yeah, you guys, keep an eye on you guys coming in here and see what you drop, because I want to set up the other infinite chem reactor. I like a lot of the things that have infinite, like the venometic power cells. They're fantastic. I think we got a couple of those, and my bastards broke them like really, really quick. Because like you can't have fucking nice things, you're just not allowed to. But Tofu mate, I'm pretty sure you didn't need to milk the yak in the hospital that was getting pulled on the caravan. That seems unnecessary, but okay. Priorities of my people, sometimes I question it. I do like that they are actually putting most of the things away. Obviously, I don't have steel going up on shelves because I've got floor space for that shit. But there it is. Hey, Stin, I saw this. Can I just pop that just up in, probably down one there. Alright, just chuck that up in there. Somebody can install that in a moment. And we'll have 2 of them running. And we'll get a little bit more fuel, because I sometimes sell it off too. If we get a lot of chem fuel, previously in areas where I haven't been using the transport pods, I've just been selling it because we had 3 at one point, and 3 makes quite a lot, far more than I really need in what I plan to do in the future with this colony. 3 is actually about what I need without selling it. But like if we can keep some wood supply and we can keep the benches running, and like my people are making components constantly, it's staying around about the 150 odd, which is great. Yeah. Hey Shira, welcome in. What are you up to? Just getting a stretch. Yeah, my colony's just kind of existing at the moment. We're trying to go out and get some gold, among other things, so that we can make some advanced components and fix up all my colonists who've got injuries and shit. What are you up to? I know that you're hunting the rabbits and stuff, but basically once this is done and once you guys have got the steel out of the walls, whatever animals you have got, whatever plants you have got, we'll just take that with us. What we should also do, I should cut the fucking trees that are here, because free trees, free wood. Yeah, we'll do that. Good, just working right now. Nice. Well, I was going to say technically same, because this is my work, but yeah, nice. Well, enjoy chilling out as you work. I'll still be streaming for a couple more hours and stuff. I only stream RimWorld on Tuesdays, and this is my mega colony of Asora. So we're kind of just getting everybody up to a state where they're in good health, hopefully, so that eventually we can move again and keep moving towards the landed ship quests. But it's going to take a while. I might actually put that a little bit closer in, like there, so we can reach some of the stuff that's behind it. I didn't want to put this on top of where the Devil Strain is, but I kind of need to. Yeah, I could put them up there. A couple of them would fit, maybe. But I think it's just easier if I just put them here, because they can fully reach on both sides and I won't need to move those ones. But yeah, we'll get all the steel up. Not that we, honestly, not that we really need that much extra steel right now. We've got like 21,000 steel, but 21,000 steel is making components, and we could really do with like a good hefty amount of components. And we've got like 160 now. So if my people keep going absolutely ham with that, because I think components use what, just steel? Yeah, 12 steel. Yeah, as if they keep going with that, no problems. And then we'll have all the components, and we'll have the plasteel, and eventually we'll get the gold, which is what we're out in the world looking for. We're sending a caravan for that. And then we'll send one over here. And we're also sending the couple of caravans out to do trade with these guys up here. We're going for a long caravan today, because usually like we might come over here every so often, because that's where we kind of like want to move to in the future, is like up here. But I haven't traded with these guys, and I haven't traded with them for a while, or these guys down here. So they should have supplies of stuff, and I can hit these guys on the way back. They should have different shit. So that should work out pretty well. But my little caravan that's doing the components, how are you guys going for the wall? As soon as this is deconstructed, we'll just go. You're going for a rest, but who has construction? Also, this walker's hanging out really close to our meat. You've got a bit of construction. Mate, can I just borrow you? Chuck you up here. Yeah, alright. So, if I can find one more person out here that happens to have a little bit of construction, I will get them to pull apart the walls with Frankie. You've got like a little bit. Like, it's better than nothing. Can't do construction, that's fine. Just means that back home he doesn't do construction. I would think that Mal has some. Tackle's got 3. Alright, it looks like we've just got the one person able to do a little bit. Ali should be able to, actually. Hold on. Yeah, you can do fucking construction. Ali, can you get cracking on this? And when Frankie finishes with a couple of walls he's got, I'll bring him down here too. He's nearly finished, actually. Frankie's really working fast. They've got about the equal kind of level of skill. So I'll bring him down here and then I'll just kind of like get them to keep kind of scooting through here. Because once they've got all the steel, because I mean free steel, right? Once we've got the steel, we'll pack up the caravan and whatever they've picked up, we'll just take it with us. We've got a little bit of wood. We have some components. We've got some steel, some meat, some leathers. Leathers are great because I can always sell those. I'm watching you walk. What are you doing near my stuff? Bloody walks. Alright, I don't know which one out of these two is actually faster. I think it's Frankie's really fast. He must be like on the cusp of leveling or something. I know you're waking everybody up, but it's fine. And I'll keep getting you to go up this wall. Eventually they're going to meet in the center. One of them will get there before the other. I kind of see it. Actually, Ali has a few... Mate, Ali. Why? Wait, Odd's like a level 2 construction and he's like set for it. Ali, wake your cheeks up and just pull that apart. Alright. Okay, let's get you guys. So I do want to send them home, but I do want to split them. Because I want to send a couple of my caravan people to the next location. So I would like to send